What do you think?
It looks great.
Look what just arrived.
Hey guys, welcome back to Shredcraft RC. I'm Cam, and we're back here with the Axial SCX24 GX470. And as you can see, I've added a little livery to it. Some of you may or may not know, but I wrap cars in real life. I've been doing it for about 7-8 years now, and I figured the Alexis needed a little spice up. This was actually the same design that I have on my Losi Hammer Ray when I wrapped that car. And then this is kind of like scaled down version made to fit the Lexus. Maybe a little overwhelming. Along with putting some stickers on this body, I decided to clean up that wiring after watching the previous video and seeing how everything was kind of chaotic and a mess. But I am switching things up on this chassis quite often, so I wanted to leave the wires at a length that I knew everything could reach and still be usable. But if you guys check out this really good channel about SCX24s, his name is 24 Yep, and he's got hundreds and hundreds of videos of cool, unique SCX24s, and he's also got some tips and tricks videos, and one of them that spoke to me was putting the paracord over your wires just so you get rid of the red and black and colorful wires under here. So I went ahead and started it. It is a time-taking process, and I went ahead and shortened the servo wire, so again, removing some more weight, maybe increasing some performance. And some other things I did to recoup some of the scale aspects was I put the roof box back on, but I actually clipped out the inside cross braces, saved a little bit of weight, and then on the inside here, I cut out a bunch of that unnecessary window material, saved a bunch of weight, and then I got the ladder back on there, along with the spare fuel cell that I detailed up with a little bit of brown wood stain. So I kind of sanded up the tank and then brushed it on. It was just a little too bright red in my mind. And then the chassis that I have available for you guys are about to come in. So I'm going to go ahead and get those finished, and then I'll probably show you in this video how I hand finish those chassis. I also spent some time and I got this bug body fitted onto a stock chassis. This one is my wife's car. I still haven't peeled the protective layer because I didn't want to scratch it up, and I want her to peel this off to get her reaction of how cool that paint color came out. But I got this thing up on some magnets, strong magnets, and then this is all the stock parts from the Lexus. I actually went ahead and I put on some aftermarket links, just like I said in the previous video, so I could push that front wheelbase forward some more. And then right now the shocks are just on the chassis. This will eventually be getting one of my chassis. But what I like is that this body can just snap on like that and it's good to go.
What do you think?
It looks great.
You got to peel the plastic off.
This part?
Yeah.
Is it one sheet?
Yep. And then you can see the flake in the paint that you put on there.
Nice. Aw, I love it.
Yellow bug.
Yellow bug. Just like my little.
Might need a Shredcraft sticker on there.
Couple.
Sweet.
Sweet.
Now I have to go drive them.
Tomorrow?
Yeah.
Alright. I love it.
Look what just arrived. This would be version 4 of my SCX24 chassis, Titanium. And as you can see, this is how I receive them. They are unfinished and raw, and they still kind of have a burr from the laser cutting. And some of the improvements I made on this chassis was lowering the electronics tray here in the back, along with adding more shock mounting options both front and rear, and then having an upper link mount so you can raise the front link. I had a bunch of people asking about were angled skid versions, so this is kind of like a class 2 class 3 style chassis with an angled skid, again with both link mount changes and then the lower electronics tray and battery mount still on the front. So I thought it'd be interesting if I took you guys around and show you how I hand finish these chassis and get them ready to go out to you guys. So what I'm going to do here is take a file and go over all these chassis to deburr them and just take the lip off from the laser cutter. And then I'm going to go in with a light piece of sandpaper, polish all the burn away from them, and then I go in with a little piece of Brillo and polish them up. And since it's titanium, it's a hard surface. When I polish them, I'll be taking away all the imperfections and shining them up, and after that I'll put them into an acetone bath to take away all the oils and surface contaminants. And then when I color them, I'll use a MAP gas torch and heat them up to a glowing orange, and then that's what gives it the cool burnt titanium effect and oxidizes the surface. So I'm going to set a time lapse up of me deburring these and getting them shined up, toss them into the acetone, and I will show you guys what it looks like when we light them up with the torch. Now that I have the chassis rails wiped down with acetone and clean of surface contaminants, it's time to burn the titanium. And what I'm using here is a MAP gas torch, and I'm going to heat them to a slight glowing orange color, and then you'll be able to see the oxidization happen here. And just like that, we have the burnt titanium look on the new chassis rails. Doing a little photo shoot with the production units. Looks like everything came out properly, and then I'll get this bolted up to the Lexus GX470 and we'll see what it looks like when it's all together. perfect timing.
Oh, it's fun to see what it can do at home.
Turtle. Go ahead and try and get that. I'll start. You almost had it, too. You gonna try and do that thing.